4th of July holiday, it's kind of a risky time, right, for just the wildfire risk in general.
Yes, in Washington state, about 90% of the wildfires are human caused. So as we go into this 4th of July weekend, I think we're all looking forward to barbecues, maybe getting out camping. It's really important that we're not the spark that starts that next wildfire. We all have that one cousin we know that maybe drinks too much and shows up with all their fireworks and launches them where they're not supposed to be. Don't be that cousin this year.
Absolutely.
Be safe with fireworks. Make sure your campfires are attended and you put them out cold to the touch so that we don't set the state on fire this weekend.
And remind us again in terms of the laws here in Washington state, fireworks are not allowed on public lands, correct?
Correct. On State Department of Natural Resource lands, we don't allow fireworks because they present such a high fire risk. And we've actually had 75,000 acres burn in Washington state already this summer. And we don't want fireworks to contribute to more of these horrible wildfires.
That's right. What is the status of some of those fires that are burning currently? Right now, it's east of the Cascades in central Washington. How are things going in terms of the firefight?
It's a fairly average wildfire season so far. We fortunately are fully staffed up. We have our crews trained. We have our airplanes and engines positioned around the state. So we've been able to get on these fires quickly and get them contained. But they continue to start. We've had between 300 and 400 fires already, and we're not even to the 4th of July. It's a good time to remember we have people running into these fires, and this also is a National Week of Remembrance for those wildland firefighters who are out there. We'll be out there barbecuing, having fun, and they're out there keeping us safe.
Certainly, and historically, do a lot of the wildfires in Washington state start during the 4th of July weekend? I mean, historically, this is the time when they will start because it's hot and dry out there?
Yeah, it's not unusual to see a spike this time of year because of people's use of fireworks, and also because you have a lot of people getting out camping, and your campfires can be dangerous. Even parking a hot car on dry grass, or if your chains are dragging behind the car, it can cause sparks. So this is a really busy weekend out on our public lands, and it is a more dangerous weekend for wildfires.
Definitely something to think about as we celebrate out there. Also, we want to get a chance to, address Smokey Bear here, of course, and there's a special offer right now over with this license plate, if you could show us.
Yes, people in the state of Washington now have the opportunity to choose to purchase a Smokey Bear license plate.
Yeah.
And you can go to the State Department of Licensing website to get more information. The fees go to benefit wildfire prevention here in Washington state because, as you said, Smokey Bear has that famous saying that only you can prevent forest fires.
Exactly. Only you can prevent it. That is for sure, and such a good reminder. Thank you so much, Commissioner Upthegrove, for being here to telling us more about this. And happy 4th.
Yes, have a fun and safe weekend.
We will indeed. Thanks so much.